Google to lay off people at Hyderabad and Bengaluru offices. About 370 freshers laid off from Infosys' Mysuru campus. Layoffs will hit middle managers of Microsoft in May this year. Meta laid off approximately 3,600 employees in February. Seems like layoffs are happening everywhere we look. Let's talk more about this in today's episode of Straight Up by EdexLive with me, Seema Rajpal. As per Trueup, a layoff tracking platform, 234 layoffs have been recorded in the tech industry this year alone. And this has impacted 45,656 employees with an average of 439 job losses per day. Several companies give varied reasons for layoffs, from organizational restructuring to reorganizing resource allocation. But what remains a fact is that layoffs leave youngsters in a shock. We turn to Mr. Anil Gulecha, co-founder and CTO of Kalvium, a platform that guides students from classrooms to real-world outcomes. He offers us more insights into this. What do these large-scale layoffs mean for the IT industry?
Fundamentally, what it means is there's a lot of pressure on companies to showcase profits. And there isn't as much investment available to fund activities, which means when company want to fund something, let's say an internal team or new product, they have to do that via profits. There's no other way of raising capital to go fund those. And it is because of this that there's a lot of focus on across companies to focus on things that bring in revenue. And hence projects that are more long-term oriented may be reduced in number or completely removed. In terms of the open roles, it has plateaued. It's not at least falling. So the number of job openings is not falling. They were at their peak around the 2022 end period. Starting 2023, there was a downward curve, and now it's plateaued across 2024 and 2025. Which means the amount of demand will be roughly the same, at least in the near future.
What about artificial intelligence? Does AI also have a role to play in layoffs?
It is starting to have an impact. It is not it's not reducing the open roles, but the expectations from every role is going up. For example, in terms of say content creators, if perhaps prior to 2022, the throughput of a person was 10 pieces a day, now the expectation will probably be 50-60 pieces a day. A similar change is happening across all creation industries because creation is now being augmented or automated by generative AI. We are also seeing that same play out in software engineering, very early stages, but a lot of the rote work of software engineering is now being done by agentic workflows or Gen AI powered workflows. Almost all code editors have this built in. So even here the expectations of software engineers of their ability to code with AI specifically is now risen, which means if you're graduating from a computer science degree especially, which is the largest or the most populous degree in India, then the expectation is that you already know a bit about generative AI, you're able to utilize it to make yourself more productive. So this is the expectation change that's happening, but the number of roles has not really gone down. It's the same number of roles that has plateaued.
How can we or any employee stand out in this scenario?
Is that problem solving as a skill is still key across skill areas and across domains. If you can be a problem solver for a company, if you can empathize with what the end customer wants, think about it and provide solutions, you will always remain valuable. So there would be my last note or feedback, which is if you can constantly have a problem solving mindset and utilize whatever is happening, Gen AI, wherever it is tomorrow, towards that problem solving, you will be set up for reasonable success in this industry.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Gulecha. And that's all we have for you today. We will see you again soon. Stay tuned to EdexLive for more updates. Mask up, stay safe, and stay informed.